It's an introduction video. This is Cody. I'm the founder of Bradshaw Congregation. And you're probably wondering what that is and why this page is open on YouTube, what our mission is, what we're doing. So I'm here to introduce myself and my personal mission goals for this page. So about 2 years ago, I was saved. I became a Christian. All my life, I didn't believe in Christianity. I tried Buddhism. I tried a lot of different aspects of religion, and none of it worked. Every day I was filled with anger. I was self-destructive. I was depressed. I had anxiety. I had all these man-made illnesses that people convince you. There is real illnesses, but in my case, it was self-inflicted. It's something that I thought it was wrong with me, and I let it happen in my life. There are a lot of people out there that do have real mental illnesses, and I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about my own case. So I was very against it, and then my father and I were having a very serious discussion about why I'm an atheist and why he's a believer. And then he specifically talked about getting the chip on your right hand or on your forehead of the mark of the beast. And I thought it was imposterous. You know, there's no such thing as that. It can't be possible. It's just crazy talk. So that night, I was going through Facebook, doing my thing like everybody else does. And then I found something on Sweden where they talk about currency exchange through a chip in your hand, on your right hand specifically, like scripture says. And it blew my mind. And so I started doing more research on Christianity and reading the Bible and things that were pertaining to my life. And I felt like a lot of things, how I was living and where I was going in life, it was going to be an endless spiral. So I started reading the Bible and doing my own research and figuring out what all these people were talking about, figuring out why they were so happy, how they had self-discipline, and they were living a fulfilled life. And so with that, I started going to church and really feeling what true love is and salvation. And I felt the need to get baptized. And at that point, I did start believing, but I still had these demons that would follow me, and those things I previously mentioned about my mental illnesses. And I was like, I don't believe that baptism is going to work, but I'll still do it. So I went to church by myself, and I told the pastor that I wanted to get baptized. And so I went into the upstairs right after the service, and I got dipped in the water. And as soon as I rose back up, I was a brand new man. All that I thought I knew about the world, all this fear and doubt and anger, all left me. It was the greatest feeling in the world. And since that day, I felt the need to share this wonderful, blessed gift of life that God's blessed me with. And then I was sharing it with friends and family and learning from each other and growing, sharing verses and scripture and doing Bible study. And then coronavirus hit and we weren't able to go to church anymore. So in my mind, I thought the best thing to do was create a Facebook page. So I created a Facebook page where we can share verses and talk about what we're going through in life. And it was just me, my friend, my family, a couple of other people. And then from there, it grew and grew and grew. Within the first day, it was about 50. And the next day, it was 80. And then by the end of that month, it was like 120. And then the next month, 200. And now it's about 290 and growing as we speak. So, and then just recently, a few of my brothers and sisters and people that I've been talking to with the group have suggested to outreach to other ones like Twitter and YouTube and, try to do Zoom to reach as much people as we can. So this is the whole reason why we have this YouTube page, is to share the gospel of Christ, share the good news and personal stories and devotionals. And me and my father do devotionals together. We're not pastors. We're not whatever. We're just two regular everyday guys, hardworking Joes, just proclaiming what we went through and how we feel about day-to-day life and things we struggle with. And I hope this reaches anybody and helps, heal whatever burdens on your soul. Whatever you have going on in your life, I know that Christ can heal you of all the burdens and sorrows that you felt in the past, what you're going through now, especially now more than ever with all the protest and violence and the restrictions on life. There is a way out. There is salvation. There is freedom and happiness, no matter what situation you're going through or what happens in your life. There will always be peace and love and kindness through Christ. And I hope that you go through these videos. We have safe playlists. You can also go onto our Facebook page, Bradshaw Congregation. Or just reach out. Reach out through us on there, and we're planning to grow and to spread the gospel. And that's my introduction. God bless you all.